Hello friends, today I will explain you a poem written by Leigh Hunt that is Above Ben Adhem. Now the question arises, who is Abou Ben Adhem? Abou Ben Adhem in actual life refers to Ibrahim ibn Adhem. The poet Leigh Hunt here tells the story of Ibrahim ibn Adhem by the name Abou Ben Adhem. Abou Ben Adhem was the ruler of Balkhi. He was the king of Balkhi. The story of his conversion is the most celebrated in Sufi legend, as he renounces his throne and chooses asceticism. He led a humble lifestyle. Leigh Hunt was an English poet, writer, and essayist. By this poem, he wants to tell the readers that true devotion of God is only possible when we learn the God. That is, the God only blessed to those people who loves their fellow men. This reminds us of the Jesus Christ answer to a lawyer. Once, a lawyer asked the Jesus Christ that what is the greatest God commandment? Jesus Christ replied that love to fellow men is the love to God. So, Abou Ben Adhem, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. Now the poem starts with a narration by the poet Leigh Hunt. Here, Abou Ben Adhem, the name of the poem is also the Abou Ben Adhem, and the first line also starts with these words Abou Ben Adhem. This is written to know the readers that the main protagonist of the poem is Abou Ben Adhem. So, the poet says that Abou Ben Adhem, may his tribe increase. This means that the poet wishes that the people like Abou Ben Adhem may increase. Now this tells us that Abou Ben Adhem may be a good person. He may live his life for humanity. Now we will understand this in the poem. Awoke one night from a deep dream of peace. He awoke in a midnight from a deep dream of peace. Now the deep dream of peace here means he may be in the peaceful meditative state or in a peaceful dream. This tells us that Abou Ben Adhem must be a person who lives his life very ideally. He lives his life with humanity and very humble life. His lifestyle is very humble, as he has no anxiety or any cruelty against anyone, so that he cannot sleep at night. So the poet here tells us that the people like Abou Ben Adhem may increase in this world, and he further tells us that he woke that Abou Ben Adhem woke up one night from a deep dream of peace and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom. Now the poet tells that Abou Ben Adhem saw the moonlight-like presence of an angel in his room. The moonlight was so bright that it woke him. Its brightness, its richness woke him. He saw within, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing the book of tree. These three lines tells us that Abou Ben Adhem saw the moonlight-like presence in his of an angel brightening his room. He saw the vision of an angel whose light was like a lily that was going to blossom. Now, as usual, we know that an angel, in our imagination, that an angel must be like a fairy, or it must have its lights all around. Similarly, it's written here. It's written here that it has a moonlight-like presence of an angel with brightening light in his room, which was writing something in the book of gold. Now, here the book of gold refers to the book. It can be refers to golden color book, or the book of gold. That is, it might be made of gold. But as per my perspective view, it may be a book of gold, because as we will see in further in the poem that it contains the list of the people who either love the god, or who either love his fellow men, or either who is blessed by God. So it must be, for writing these good deeds, it must be a book of gold. So let's begin. Exceeding peace had made Ben Adhem bold, and to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look of all sweet accord answered, "The name of those who love the Lord." As I told that Abou Ben Adhem led his life very peacefully, his lifestyle was humble. He led a simple life and humanistic life. So his patience and peaceful state made him bold. Here, bold means that able, capable to ask the presence in the room. Here, the presence refers to the angel. And to the presence in the room, he said. So, the presence refers to the angel that was present in the room. He asked that present, that the angel, that what he was writing on the book of gold, that what he was writing in his book of gold eternal. The vision raised its head and with a look made of all sweet accord answered, "The names of those who love the Lord." So the vision raised its head. Here the vision again refers to the angel. So when Abou Ben Adhem asked the angel that what he was writing on his book, the angel raised its head and made a look at him, and with a sweet voice he and kind face full of kindness answered that the names of those who love the Lord. He tells that the book that he was writing the name of those people, of the men, of people who love the God. So and is mine one? Said above. Nay, not so, replied the angel. Above spoke more low, but cheerily, and said, I pray thee, then write me as one that loves his fellow men. So, out of curiosity, Above asked the angel that uh, whether his name is in the list of the people who love the God. Who love the God. The angel replied, Nay, not so, replied the angel. This means that the angel refused to the answer that his name is not in the list of people who love the God. Above spoke more low, but cheerily still, and said. Now, Above become more peaceful and more silently, and with the Above become more patiently and calm, but he was little sad to listen that his name was not in the list of the people who love the God. But still, the next moment he cheerily prayed to the angel that at least write his name in the list of those people who love his fellow men. Now here, now here, Above and Adam requested the angel to write his name as the one who loved his fellow men. This shows that for Above and Adam, love to God is equal to love to his fellow men. So this remembers us about the Jesus Christ answer to the lawyer of his, what is the greatest God's commandment, that love to Lord is equal to the love to fellow men. Now this makes more anxiety to the readers to know that what's next in the poem. So let's begin. The angel wrote and vanished. The next night it came again with a great awakening light and showed the names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adham's name led all the rest. So the angel wrote something and vanished. Here, what the angel wrote, it might be asked in the question giving this extract. So the as we know in the previous lines, the Above and Adam requested the angel to write his name at least in those of the people in the list of those people who love his fellow men. So the angel conceded to Above's request and wrote his name as one who loved his fellow men. And after writing this, the angel vanished. The next night it came with a great awakening light. So now what's happened, that on the first night the angel wrote his name and vanished. The next on his second visit, the next night, the angel again came with a great awakening light. Here the great awakening light means that the bright light that aroused Above Ben Adam for his sleep. So it was again as before, that with her moonlight presence it came in the room, and with her lily like a lily in a bloom. So again with the same light it came and woke up the aboban Adam. And now what the angel showed him. So let's see. And showed the name whom love of God had blessed. This line means that the angel showed Abob and Adam the name of the people who of those men who was blessed by God. And lo, when Adam's name led all the rest. This line means that Abob and Adam with surprise has a great surprise to see his name on the top of those men who blessed by God. Now this tells us about the theme of the poem, that is true devotion to God. True devotion to God. It shows that the true devotion to God is found in the love of one's neighbor or one's fellow man. It is only when you love your fellow man you become worthy to be loved by God. So, Abob and Adam, a simple soul, a simple person living a simple life, realized that his name is not in the list of the people who love God. Requested angel to write his name in the list of people who love his fellow men. The climax of the story takes place the next night, when the angel returns with another list having names of those who have been blessed by God. Surprisingly, in the list, Ben Adham's name appeared at the top ahead of other. So the poem thus brings out the theme of the poem, that love for one's fellow men matters greatly. Those who love for their fellow men love God. So this was the poem. I hope you understand it. If you like it, so please subscribe my channel and do share. Thank you.